Hi Aquarius, welcome to your weekly reading. I'm Jude. Remember, these are general, so they may or may not resonate, and that you have free will, so you choose what you do with the information here. And Aquarius, firstly, we're going to look at what energy have you been in, what's been going on for you. Then we'll look at the 20th of Feb, what challenges there might be, and what might be coming in to help you. All right, so this is for Aquarius, please. Woo! A tower moment. All right, I probably shouldn't gasp like that. It's probably not fair. But I think I'm just going to do one more because okay, that's beautiful. Thank you. I never like to just have a tower and then nothing else after it. I want to see what the tower's about. Yes, so we've got the Seven of Pentacles, the Death card, the Tower, and the Lovers. 3 big cards straight on the table, Aquarius. So this feels like a big week energetically for you. 7 of Pentacles tells me you're really weighing something up. I feel like you're looking at what the returns have been for something that you've put a lot of time and energy and value in. And perhaps it hasn't brought you what you'd hoped it would have. And now you're looking at, do I want to keep doing this? Because already I feel like you're starting to move on. The Death card talks about how we move and how we transform and transition. And it's like, I'm getting this feeling of you're already wanting to move forward. The Tower comes in, and there's an opportunity with the Tower to change things, to change our lives, to rebuild them, to regroup, to make it different. You know, the fact that the Lovers is coming immediately after it tells me this is a choice point for you, and one that's coming very much about your free will, you know, you choosing what you want. So it feels like you've been in really big energy, Aquarius, and maybe there's been an event or a thought or something, a person that's coming in and has changed things for you. And it's kind of got you in this energy of, yeah, what am I doing here? It's big. And this is then you thinking, really, what do you want for your life? Where do you want your life to go? What do you want your life to be? So, if this is the case, what's the week of the 20th of Feb looking like for you, please? So, for Aquarius. Big energies here, but beautiful. I'm glad we've got Temperance there for you. So, we've got, this feels like the end of a cycle, I have to say, Aquarius. 10 of Swords, 8 of Swords, 2 of Pentacles, 10 of Wands, Temperance. You do hold your balance. In the middle of these 4 cards is you finding your balance. And financially, for some of you, this might have been a financial impact or a work impact. Is this feeling I'm having with that. And, you know, sometimes the 10 of Swords can be about someone betraying us or that feeling of betrayal, and then we kind of get all bound up in our head about our thinking about this. But midway through this energy, it feels like you find your balance. You keep your balance despite the emotional turmoil of this. And then you move into moving on, even though it feels like a bit of a burden here. But there's a sense of this is a time to be patient and healing and keep your balance emotionally. So a little bit of a challenge at the start of the week, it feels like, and one that feels like it binds you up a little bit with your thoughts, and it creates this sort of self-restriction. The positive aspect of the 10 of Swords, though, I always feel, is that it's like you're done with the thinking of that. It's like you now get to move on from that. But there's still something you've got to decide here because you need to see it. So what's the challenge of this week for you? Yeah, it's healing your thinking, basically. Short version. Finding your it's all about how you're thinking about this, Aquarius, and healing the pain that this has caused you and the thinking that's around it. So the challenge is the Ten of Cups and the Three of Swords. And the Ten of Cups is that where we like to feel emotionally happy. And the Three of Swords is healing the emotional pain. So it's a lot to do with your thinking and your emotions with this energy here that you've been in contemplation after this Tower moment. And how you heal from this. You know, the Temperance card talks to us about how we heal. Be patient, to give yourself time to find your emotional balance again. And with this Ten of Cups and the Three of Swords being the challenge is finding your emotional well-being, essentially, in this energy. Finding a way in your thinking to heal that emotional pain. So what comes in to help you then, Aquarius? What comes in to help Aquarius, please? A lot wants to come out to help you. Okay. What comes in to help Aquarius, please? I feel we've got a lot of wands on the table here. So I feel for a lot of you this will have been about a work situation more than anything else. It feels work related, to be honest, even though for some of you it might be about a relationship, but my greatest sense of it is that and of course because it's general it's going to be different for everyone, but we've got a lot of wands here. So what comes in to help you? Page of Wands, the Star, Seven of Wands, Eight of Wands, and Queen of Wands, which is fantastic. So Aquarius, it feels like there's a new work opportunity, and this is you showing up here with the Star card. This is you. What is it you really want? What's your dream? Where would you really like to be? Because it feels like there's a lot of opportunities around you, Aquarius, and one feels like it's even like a more senior, more promotion energy. For some of you, it might be a new workplace or a promotion, but it feels like, even though that's challenging, it feels like you're definitely up for it. You have the skills to deal with it, is what I'm hearing. And for others, it might be about keeping your boundaries in place as well, because it feels challenging energy a little bit. You're up for it, but it has got a challenging edge to it. I feel like there's going to be a lot of opportunities around you, and part of what comes in to help you is you get very clear. You come into this place, Aquarius, where you know, with that little black cat I'm really drawn to, is you listening to your intuition and, you know, holding your positivity as well is the feeling here, and seeing the opportunities and being able to discern which one you want. Because unlike the Ten of Wands here, where you can sometimes get a bit overwhelmed and a bit carrying the load, here it's like you're clear. You're back in your power seat here and feeling very confident and optimistic. So, you know, the cards are showing a bit of a bumpy week, but coming out in a beautiful, empowered energy. So, what's the message, please, from Spirit for Aquarius? What's the message, please, Spirit, for Aquarius? Okay, we've got the Star card again, which is you, Aquarius. That's the card that represents Aquarius in the tarot. So it's also the card that talks about what your hopes and dreams are. What do you really want? What's your true north? Where do you really want to go, Aquarius? Because the Hierophant suggests for some of you, you might be dealing with a big corporation, a government, maybe even a judicial system, I'm hearing, although that would typically be more the justice card, but for some reason that's popped into my head. You know, this can be large organisations, large corporations, you know, but there's also a really strong feeling coming through of this being about your own internal value system and the congruency that you feel within yourself about what's right for you and what you want, because it's come out with the Star card. And these are two major cards. So this feels like about you being really congruent with what it is you really want for yourself, Aquarius. There's a lot of big cards on the table here, and there's a strong sense of you showing up for yourself is what I hear, and backing yourself. Yeah. Working out what you want, Aquarius, and not getting into that overwhelm, and knowing how to delegate and let some of that go, and then getting clear about which opportunities you want to follow, which are right for you. All right. I wish you a fabulous week. And if you enjoyed this, please like, share, and subscribe. Bye from me.